Hello, everyone, and good evening. Happy Wednesday Eve, Wednesday Eve, as we say at Couch Potato Queens. Hope everyone's having a good day today. We're going to be talking a little bit about the most recent episode of Big Brother 23. And on top of that, we'll talk some live feeds too today because there's so much going on in the house, but there's always so much going on in the house. We all know this. There's always something happening. So, hope you guys are here. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Athrella. How you doing? Hope you guys are ready to chat live feeds today. Sophie, no Alex today. Wednesday is just Josh. Just Josh. So, it'll be fun, though. I think I'm fabulous, and I'll slay it down. Yes. Okay. Jess, love you. Hope you're doing well. Guys, okay, so mainly today, I have not watched a lot of the feeds today, but I read the updates. I've been updated on what's going on. So if y'all want to update me while we're chatting tonight, that will be perfect. But just to start, let's talk about the episode a little bit. So for me, I do think with the editing, they're trying to make it that Frenchie has a chance. He might be able to do something but we all know it's not going to happen. Let's get real. Frenchie's going home. But with the episode, they kind of, played it out like Frenchie might be able to do something here. But, I mean, who are we kidding, right? I'm sure everyone here wants Frenchie gone. So I kind of feel like this week is just set in stone with what's going on now. I know, Athrella, the editing is always so crazy, and it's never what's actually going on. People that are casual viewers don't really get to know these house guests like we do when we watch them 24 hours a day and know everything going on, basically. So that's basically that. That's the truth, ain't it? But yeah, what I really liked is this veto competition, which they had the tanning oil, which was it water? Did you guys think it was water? I thought it was water, but they always it's not actually what they say it is. There's no way that was actually tanning oil. That could be a liability, y'all. That could get some serious sunburns up in the California heat. So I definitely think it was water or something that they were using. I agree, Vito. It was fun. I got to see Derek X's shirtless body covered in oil or whatever that substance was. I don't know. So I agree. I thought it was oil myself. I didn't think it was oil. I think it was water, obviously. So, yeah. Water, they would have been really falling. I agree. Yeah, I agree. It was something. Guys, it definitely wasn't oil. Because if it was oil, that would be a hot mess, express, whatever. But you know what? I got to see Derek X covered in whatever that was. And yes, I loved it. Because you guys all know I'm thirsty for some DX up in the Big B house. Okay, love it. But I'm happy, guys. Obviously, Derek won the veto. It was a cute comp. Can I say that, I have this secret love for Brittany. She's fun to watch, and she's just so Brittany, and she's, dancing her way through the house. And I think Brittany will be there in the final three, just dancing her way all the way to the final three. No, just kidding. I don't think she'll make it to the final three, but she'll be dancing all the way up until she goes home. There we go. Water and something. Yeah, it could be water and the when they have the paint, whatever that substance is, it could be that, a soap. It could be a water and soap combination. I don't know, but I agree. I do thank you for agreeing. I think Brittany means so well. I think she's darling, but there you go. Doug, you got to update me because I know that right now, right before this started, I know the Kings and Queens were meeting, but I know they were kind of coming together. I know they've been kind of coming together. I know the Kings and Queens are going to work together going into next week, but what else is happening? Hopefully Frenchie's not staying, right? I mean, if Frenchie's staying in the game, we're going to have a problem, y'all. I will eat this rock if Frenchie's staying. Hi, Billy. Thank you so much. Love you too. All right. Okay, so let's continue this episode thing. There were some highlights. They talked a little bit of Brent and Hannah action there. I don't think Hannah likes him at all, and the editors are trying to make us think she does. She does not. why not talk about the real showmans in the house? Like, why not talk about Kralissa? Why not talk about Krissa? Because they're the real one. They're the people that are snuggling up and smacking each other in the ass in the middle of the night. That's the real show, man. It's not Hannah and Brent. Yo, editors, what you thinking? Come on. What you thinking? Let's talk about Krissa, because we know they're gonna be together until one of them goes home week 4. That's the thing. So here's my thing with the aces and queens meeting, and they're kind of like working together. I don't think this is going to be long term. I think this is going to be round to round, which is what's so good about this game. Hopefully someone wins this next head of household that is going to be a good win. Hopefully it's not like Brent that wins it. That's my hope. As long as it's not Brent or Whitney or anyone on the aces team for that matter, I'm okay with that, because Brent can then go home. He's like the biggest douchebag ever in Big Brother history. Well, there's more. There's Cody. There's a lot more bigger douchebags. So Brent's up there on that list. So like, I'm happy with this king and queen meeting because it means that Brent's not in it and Brent is going to get targeted. I mean, as far as I know, the majority of the house right now is targeting Brent specifically. The girls want to vote out Brent. Some of the aces even want, no, the is it the aces is Azah? Yeah. It really seems the aces and jokers would go after each other. Are you sure, Doug, that? Oh, so Brent now wants to target Azah and Brittany. Is that who he would target? I know Claire was in the mold in that too. So hopefully that's changed. As far as, I mean, I guess I'm okay with it, because I'd be okay with Brittany going home. If the girl has to go home, send Brittany out. Sorry. Brittany's not going to be, as much as I think she's a sweetheart and she's darling, she's not going to be a game player. And I want a game player. I want my Claire there. I want my Tiffany. I want some Sarah Beth. I don't know if you guys watched with Chantel. Ben, I like your style. I agree. Brent can definitely F off. Yep. Azah and Brittany are his targets. Okay, good. As long as it's not Queen Claire, I'm okay. Claire needs to stay, at least till jury. I need my live reality game queen to stay alive. So Claire, let's process this. Do not go. There we go. All right, so let's talk about some live feed highlights, because I did have some. Thanks to my friend Kennedy, who gave these to me while I had a busy day today, guys. Like, I was at dinner with the family. I had another podcast today I was on. Rob has a podcast today where we covered Survivor Philippines. It was fun, but all I just wanted to do was talk Big Brother. Like, I took a break to talk about Survivor, but the whole time I was thinking, I just want to talk the live feeds. I haven't been able to watch them. It's hell. I want to watch the live feeds. But no, it was fun. I'm kidding. It was a great time. We had so much fun with them. So if you are a Patreon for RHAP, I was on the RHAP Patreon after show for Survivor Philippines, so check it out. It was fun. I could use all the love. As much as I can get, okay. For sure. Kings and Queens just became the royal family. Doug, is that their name for the alliance? Because I love that. Love that. How about Brent? Okay, so what is the deal with Brent pushing the alliance? Can you confirm that? Like, what's going on with that? So Brent's trying to push an alliance right now. Are they trying to get together? Some of them, like, some specification here so I can know and talk about it. So be great. Madam Caliente, welcome to the show. Thank you for being a loyal viewer. You are awesome. That would be good. Hannah, Derek, X, and Whitney were talking about voting Alyssa. I did hear this, Miranda. I did hear that they were doing it, but I'm pretty sure DX kind of backed off. I think Claire was thinking about it as well, and I think they backed off when they realized Alyssa's kind of helping them more than being a liability to them right now. I'd like Alyssa to stay for a little bit longer. I think she's grown on me a little bit. I like Alyssa. I do right now. I didn't last week when she was like anti all women, but I think she's chilled out a little bit, and now she realized that Frenchie was just spewing all these lies in her head, and maybe she'll give the women a chance. Maybe. Possibly. We will see. All right. Let's see. Okay, so everyone is speculating for the HOH challenge tomorrow. If I personally had to guess, I would agree with them. I think the third one is going to be some sort of like memory comp or some sort of like true or false or something. It's definitely going to be questions. So that's what I think HOH is. I wonder what you guys think as well. Let me know what you think that it's going to be. And Doug, I see you responded. Bretley really wanted to lock the aces and queens, so they really wanted to lock in aces and queens, so they all agreed to become the mafia, and they even have a stupid handshake thing. So as everyone wants to work with the queens, I am good with that. Everyone wants to work with Tiffany, everyone wants to work with Claire, and everyone wants to work with Kylan. I am here for that, mama. I'm good. Let them be aligned with everybody, because I don't want them getting targeted until jury, at least. Tiffany can win. So it's good. Of course, Kennedy, you are my savior today, sending me these updates. And guys, Kennedy rocks. Like, this girl sent me all of them. We will have her on the show sometime. She is so much fun. She's a great time. So, all right. Alyssa is chill, but it might only be that way because she tangled up with Christian. Yes, but you know what? I don't hate Christian either, although I heard he smells. We all know, we all heard he doesn't shower for like 5 days at a time, and that's not cute. Not cute at all. But he is kind of cute. Maybe I do like that musky kind of thing. Maybe I do like it. I've tried it out before. Not me personally, but like I've kind of like, hung out with, like, kind of dated someone who was kind of like that. And I thought it was cute, but I just couldn't do it. I need deodorant. You need to wear deodorant and you need to shower. It's just, nope. Okay, yes, but it seems like Queens and Kings is the most legit, and between them, they mention one ace, which is Derek X. Yes, Derek X is working with the Kings and Queens. That's what I think the real alliance is, and I think the real target right now is Brent. I think the entire house is coming after Brent, except for his team. I even think Derek X is, and he's on his team. So as long as Whitney or Brent don't win, I think Brent is going to get targeted. But the thing is, a lot of people are apparently throwing this competition. As far as I know, Alyssa and Christian are throwing it to Claire and Tiffany. So I think a lot of people are. So we'll see who wins, but I think it's going to be like a Claire or Tiffany win. I could see that. I think a lot of people are going to throw it. But I could also see like a Brittany win, because Brittany's in her own head. And I think Brittany will win a week, and it's going to be like a total chaos week. If Brittany wins, it's going to be chaos, because Brittany targets people for like ridiculous reasons. Like, I'm targeting Hannah because she waved at me yesterday, and I don't like getting waved at. Like, that's how... Oh, I love this. Bye, Brandon. Oh, I am praying that Tiffany says bye, Brandon, on Frenchie's way out the door. I'm praying. That would just be so iconic. If that happens, I will die. I will literally go to Big Brother heaven. I like Christian and Lissa too, but it's messing up their gameplay. I wish they could separate a little. I do too, but they're going to be a showmance. We just have to be okay with it, y'all. It's going to happen. There's always a showmance. It's going to happen. We all know this. Brit is out of the loop. It'd be a disaster for Brit to win. You know what, guys? I would like it because we would have no idea what's gonna happen. She could put up anybody. Like, she is in her own world. She's like the Sam of this season, and like, it's fun to have a chaos week as long as one of our favorites doesn't go home. I'm totally cool with it, but I think she would target boys. That's what I think. I don't want a Derek F win, that's for sure. I will never trust Derek F in this game. He ruined his chances the first week. I am over Derek Flop. No Derek Flop. And also, guys, I think on our pod, we invented a new name for Brent. It is Pencil Dick Brent. That's what we're calling him. So, like that's what it was. I think we were talking about pencils. Everyone, posting pencils. So everyone get out your Pencil Dick Brents and hashtag it everywhere, because that's the name that he should have. PD Brent. Yes, that's what we call it. Yes, it's Pencil Dick Brent. There we go. Hannah's worried Alyssa is too protected. She's worried anyone would go home if on the block with her. If on the block with her, or if on the block with Alyssa. I disagree. I agree with that statement, but I don't think that Alyssa would be protected against anybody. I think it depends. Like if Alyssa was on the block with if Alyssa was on the block with like a Tiffany, Alyssa's going home. She doesn't have protection. Tiffany has way more protection. If Alyssa's on the block with anyone from the cookout, then Alyssa's going home. There you go. Love it. Thank you guys for your support of the Pencil Dick Brent because he deserves that name. Loves it. Great. Yeah. Honestly, I think Alyssa really could be she's in a better spot now than she was last week, but there definitely are people, depending on who wins, someone could target her. We'll see. I kind of want her to stay next week. I want another guy to go. I think we need a dick-a-side. We usually get a vag-a-side every season where all the girls get kicked off. I need like dick gone, dick gone, dick gone. I need like 3 men in a row gone. I need jury having a majority of women. I think we need this. I would love 5 guys to go one after the other. It would be great. I would be thanks living and doing a death drop. If 5 guys go in a row, I will do a death drop and probably break my leg because I just don't know what I'm doing. But I will do a death drop on camera if 5 men go all pre-jury. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Well, let's hope it is. Final 8 all women. Wouldn't everyone be like living for this season if it was all women at the end? Like think about how fabulous that would be. Like I would be obsessed if that happened. It would be so much fun. Oh my, I'm happy you said this. Like guys, if once Frenchie gets home and sees his Twitter, I am nervous for him. I am truly nervous for this man. He does not know what's coming. He thinks people love him. He's in for a rude awakening when he sees Twitter and sees how everyone is not living for Frenchie. Everyone's like anti-Frenchie. And I think once he goes back and watches how awful his game was, he's going to be like, shit. Those were his mistakes, y'all. That was all him. I would love a final 8 of all women. I would be here for it. Maybe like all women and like Kylan, Derek X, and like Xavier. That would be a great jury. All 8 women and those 3 guys, and everyone else out of here. I know, and I'm really big on mental health, guys. I'm really, really big on it, so I do feel kind of bad because it's a game. It shouldn't be reflected on him as a person, but like, it's not gonna be good. I do think Julie's gonna say something like, "So, do you regret not taking that bet? So that risk, so you would have had 2 weeks of safety because Frenchie wouldn't be here in this position if he would have taken that risk." So. Sucks for him, mama. Sucks for him, but I'm happy he didn't because it's time for Frenchie to go home. Definitely time for Frenchie to go home. He doesn't have his self-awareness. He'll never admit to bad playing. I think he will once he's out of the house and sees. Frenchie is the type of person that when he sees that he's guilty, he goes with it. Like how you guys saw how he reacted when he was nominated. He's like, all right, I know I'm going. Like, I'm going to go home to my babies. Like, blah, 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 whatever, Frenchie. Like, he knows how to be humble when he has to be. But he's already out there. I watched him on the feeds like the second I caught today. He was talking to Derek Flop and being like, gotta get the slaughterhouse back together to keep me. Has to happen. Gotta get him. Gotta go and talk to them. And I'm like, dude, just give it up. Your slaughterhouse and Sarah Beth are not going to come save you. They're already talking into next week. They're already making next week's plans, y'all. They do not care about you anymore. They are pretending you are gone anyways. You do not have the votes, Mr. Frenchie. There's nothing you can do about it. You overplayed your game. You played way too hard. You played harder than any person in Big Brother history in a week. He played like a 4-month game. He played like a 200-day game in like a matter of 4 days. We watched it. We watched it. Like, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Like, it's like he took fast forwarded like 6 weeks. I'm like, what were you thinking, man? What were you thinking? You know what? Jess and I think I was saying this a couple days ago. I think he deserves to be called out for this. I think it should be brought up, but because it wasn't brought up on the show, especially the people of color comment that he's not going to nominate anyone of color, it scares me that they're not going to bring it up. They should, and he should be held accountable for that. 1000%. But I don't think on the show he's going to. He's going to have to wait till he gets back on Twitter. And he will be held accountable for it on Twitter because the Twitter BB will hold you accountable for what you say. And they are watching 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they know what's up. That's why if I go on that show, I will not be making comments like that, but nor would I be thinking comments like that either. You know, I'm like, you know, Frenchie, let's go into the house and not say, oh, I have a black friend, so I'm not racist. That means hooey. That is a pile of hooey. Oh, boy needs some growing up. You know what, guys? I think all of us are going to be dragging him on Twitter, too. Like, all of us are saying that we're not going to, myself included. You know we're all going to drag him once he gets out. It's going to just be a train wreck. He's going to be like, hey, y'all, I'm back from the Big Brother house. Send me love. And, like, everyone's going to throw shit at him. People are going to throw tomatoes at him. It's going to be like old school mama. It's going to be bad. Oh, ooh, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all, but I am excited for his eviction. I'm sure everyone's excited to see Frenchie leave the house tomorrow night. Like, me and Alex, and by the way, guys, me and Alex will, because everyone and their mother and their sisters and their friends goes live tomorrow night. Me and Alex are going to go live right when the episode ends tomorrow. So right at 9, once the episode ends, we go live. So if you want to watch us tomorrow night, live for a little bit before everyone starts going live, we're the first ones to do it. We will go on right at 9. So you can come chat with us at 9 tomorrow. Me and Alex, because Alex isn't here on Wednesdays, but she is here on Thursdays, y'all. She is here on Thursdays. You will get a dose of Josh and a dose of Alex tomorrow. All right. Has Travis surfaced on Twitter yet? I'm not sure if Travis has. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I know that he's had some interviews since leaving the house, but I don't know. But cool. I think we've all forgotten about Travis. He was the first boot and like, no. Right. Bye, Jock first. He didn't even want to be on the show. Let's get real. He didn't want to be on the show. You know what? And we love a dose of you too. Okay. We do. Can Brent leave Hannah alone already? None of the girls want him. I think Brent's a little like cocky and delusional and doesn't realize none of the girls want him. Like he thinks he can get anyone because he's so cocky and he just like can't. He can't. Okay, I'm not going to lie. At first, before I realized he was a douchebag, I did think Brent was hot. And then I heard the things he said and the way he treats people. And I'm like, I regret that comment. I regret it. Yes, I do. Fabulous tomorrow at 9. I know it's going to be fun. Meet me at 9. It's going to be fun. Love it. Love it. You have to watch Drag Race live feeds and BB Live Eviction and Drag Race reviews. It will be, you know, Madam Kelly, if you can't catch the live show, you can watch us later. It'll be fun. By the way, guys, do you guys like our new decor? This was all made by Ken. We have a new profile. We have a new banner, new logo. We did it all up, made it fancy for you guys. Thank Ken, who does our Bachelorette podcast with Alex. She helped put all this together. And I saw it a couple days ago, and I was like, yes, girl, this is great. Make us look profesh. I'm living. It looks nice. So, yay. We will let Ken know. Thank you so much. It's great to hear. It's really cool that, like, we have, you know, I know Jazz Purple is my favorite, too. I love a royal purple. I could live in a royal purple, mama. Yes, thank you, Doug. Appreciate it. Love that. But yeah, it was fun. Like today was a good day, guys. I told you guys I was on RHAP, so I don't know if any of you guys watched Survivor. Hopefully, most Big Brother fans watch Survivor as well. So I was on that today discussing Philippines with Rob, and also Augusta has heard that. Oh, I'm horrible. Hold on, I need to like. Why am I having a brain fart? I am horrible. I am horrible. Hold on. Where is it? I forgot her name. Beth! Oh my god, it was Beth. I was on with Beth. Oh, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Guys, I was on with Beth and Rob. Why did I had like a total brain fart. I know this because I podcasted with Beth before. Beth, I apologize. You're fabulous. Like, totally forgot. We are planning on doing a challenge one as well. We haven't done it because we've been so hardcore with Big Brother. But when the challenge does premiere, we might be doing a challenge one as well. So stay tuned. We might be doing a partnership with another podcaster to do it. So it is in the talks. We just haven't announced it yet. So we will be. But we really like to cover everything. We will be doing Survivor in the fall. So awesome. Love it. So I hope you guys during the fall, all of us, me, Sam, Alex, we are all going to be doing Survivor, covering that together, which we're really excited to do. The new season, we are so excited for it. It's been like a year without Survivor, guys. And like, Alex, hello, my love. How art thou? It'll be fun. Doug, you know what? I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm happy you brought that up. So, yeah, Ken's doing it too, guys. So all four of the Couch Potato Queens, Ken, Alex, Josh, Sam, we are all covering Survivor in the fall. We do not have our specific time yet because we're still doing summer right now, guys. So actually, Ken, I think, is supposed to be posting a schedule of when we go live. So we really go live like 6 out of 7 days a week now. So we will be doing on. Guys, I agree. Operation Get Kennedy on Survivor. Let's vote on that, on her tape, on her audition tape. Let's go. Work mama. Okay. All right, guys. We got to get back to Big Brother. We got to talk more feeds because there's so much going on. All right. So here's the first thing that happened that I have as of today. So we have Derek F continuing to push Frenchie to campaign for himself. He does, but barely. Derek F pushes Frenchie more than her and pushes himself. Frenchie does campaign this morning to all of the house, but basically says he knows he's going home. So Frenchie's trying to campaign. He's trying to get the slaughterhouse back together. But you know what? I agree, Alex. Get us on Big Brother. Let's go. Let's go as a team. Couch Potato Queens invade the Big Brother house and make it all the way to the end because that's the twist. You know, that's what we got to do. Secret twist. Yes, love it. But yeah, right now, French fry, French booger, French whatever is trying to, he was trying to push it to stay. But I think he knows he's done. Like, there's really not much that man can do to stay. Let's get real. Alyssa and Christian claim many times to each other that nobody knows about their relationship. That conversation was funny because everybody knows about their relationship. Everyone knows that they are forming a showmance. Everyone knows that they're snuggling up and spanking each other and getting naughty. Everyone knows. I'm surprised there hasn't been a smooch yet. So we'll probably be getting a smooch soon, or 2, or 7. It will happen. We all know. So everyone knows about their showmans. Let's get real. Who is not planning on throwing the HOH tomorrow? Tiffany's not planning on it. Claire's not planning on it. I think those two are definitely going for it. I think Sarah Beth is, but Sarah Beth was saying that she might throw it because she's not in the position. But I think we have Tiffany and Claire. I think Azah might be going for it as well. I think all of the jokers are probably, no, not Derek F, but I think Brittany's going to go for it. I think Azah's going to go for it. I think Derek X is going to try, and then if his team is out, then he's going to back out. I think Alyssa and Christian are going to throw it. Xavier, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what Xavier's going to do. So I think a lot of people are throwing to Tiffany and Claire. That's what it is, so. No, Chantel, there hasn't been. Hi, Chantel, guys. If you don't know, subscribe to Chantel's channel at Reality Realness with 3 S's. Go and subscribe, everybody. Chantel is one of our pod sisters. Chantel and Jolene are both the two that we love, have done so much for our pod. We love Chantel. So if you do not subscribe to Reality Realness with 3 S's, you better go and do it right now, or I'm going to be in a fight with you. So there you go. I agree. Like, I wish there was more Sarah Beth. So that's it. Oh, yeah. There you go. Everyone, go to our Instagram. We just created a new Instagram page, guys. And Alex is Loving that. Alex, do you want to come in here and do a Sarah Beth impersonation? You can come in for 5 minutes. I will send you the link. Will you come in and do Sarah Beth? Because they would love it. They all haven't heard it yet. I want to see, guys. I want to see if Alex will come in if I send her the link to come in really quick and do Sarah Beth. Because, guys, Alex did a Sarah Beth impression with Chantel and literally slayed the house down and made me cry hysterically in laughter. I think, guys, if you guys give me some comments, we will try and convince Alex to come in this pod right now and have her do her Sarah Beth impression. Alex, I think we should do it. I really think I'm trying to convince you. I'm gonna do it. Alex, I'm sending you the link. I don't even care. So Alex, come on, girl. Come on. You can come on for 5 minutes, just for 5, even on your phone. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. We'll be fine. But oh, love it. She was shocked. Oh, that's so funny, Shantae. No, I'm talking about my fabulous Chantel over at Reality Realness. Alex. Come on, Alex, let's do this. I'm gonna send Alex this link, and most likely Alex is gonna not come, but if you guys cheer enough for Alex right now, I think Alex will come in. I think Alex will do it. No, she won't. Okay, guys. Okay, so tomorrow night, you heard her. Tomorrow night you come, and Alex is going to be Sarah Beth for the majority of the podcast. So it's going to happen. Alex knows how to slay some Sarah Beth, okay? She does some good impressions. It's going to work. I tried to get Queen Alex in, and I was just let down. And it's really sad. I feel like I just got no rose at the rose ceremony. You don't watch The Bachelor podcast, guys. Watch Alex on The Batch. Because Alex does Bachelor every Monday night at 10:15. Watch it. It's fun. It's fabulous. Okay. So, all right. So, what do we have next? Frenchie asked Big D who he would put up if he won HOH, and Big D throws out Hannah and Claire, of course, because Big D is a douche. D for douche. Frenchie tells him it's not the move and to make a bigger move by putting up Christian and Brunt. Yes, Frenchie. The one thing I like about Frenchie is he's correcting Derek F. Correcting him. So that's good. I like when people correct Derek F, because Derek F should be corrected 24 hours a day because the man doesn't know what he's doing in that house. Maybe he applied for a different show. Maybe he applied for The Real World or something. I don't know what he applied for, but it definitely wasn't Big Brother. That man has never watched it in his life. Ugh. They could have cast so many better gays on the show. Why not me? Why not anyone else? But whatever. No, it's okay. He'll do okay. Or he won't. Yes. I agree. Frenchie talking some sense for once. That's what we want. We definitely want it. So that's the fun thing. Okay, so Sarah Beth and Tiffany spent a good amount of time together today discussing who they would go for if they won HOH and who they believe other people would put up if they won HOH. So that's good that Sarah Beth and Tiffany are so close. We know that. We know that the Tiff and the Sarah Beth, then we know Claire. The girls are kind of together without all of them being together. I think that there's some connection between Tiffany, Claire, Sarah Beth, Azah. There's a few of them that they're kind of doing. Hannah somewhere in there too. Sis, I'm scared Tiff and Claire are not thinking right now. Alaska, can you specify on what you're talking about at the moment? Because I'm a little bit behind. I'm trying to catch up. So everyone here is trying to help me out. So you can specify. That would be fantastic. I would love it. It would be great. All right. Brittany campaigned today, but more so to remind everyone that this could really blow up their game. Are you referring to them making the alliance with the Kings just now and also making an alliance with the Aces, so kind of double dealing here? Because if so, yes, it could, but it just depends who wins HOH. And I think they're going to be fine for this week. And I think that Tiffany is a really good player that could really help herself. So I don't want to count them out yet, but hopefully they can make up for that. I think they're going to be okay for this next round, if you ask me. I don't think they're going to be in trouble yet. So, I mean, I guess it just depends who wins HOH. If it's Brent, I'm running for the hills. The hills are alive with the sound of music. It's happening. They're talking about getting rid of Wit over Brent when it's not good. I agree. I heard this, actually. This is on my list. I definitely think Brent is the bigger target, and I definitely think it's a mistake if they target Whitney instead of Brent. I mean, I'm happy with Whitney going, but Brent should go, guys. Brent's the one that's going to target them. It's not cute. Not cute at all. Brittany goes to tell Claire that Hannah's main target is Brent. Claire eventually finds Tiffany and tells her Alyssa's target too. Claire and Tiffany both decide they might not want to get rid of Alyssa as soon as she's giving up information, and they're not Alyssa's target at the moment. So they're trusting in Alyssa right now. I actually, for this round, think that's an okay move. I don't think that's a bad move at this point in time. The fact that they are trusting in Alyssa a little bit, because I don't think Alyssa's coming after them right now. I think Alyssa wants to work with them as much as they want to work with her at the moment. I think it's like a round-to-round thing. So I think like the next round or two, they'll be kind of wanting to work with Alyssa, but I think Alyssa is going to be a target like mid-game. So, that is true. I agree, Doug. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully they do target the right person, which is Brent. I think the majority of the house knows that Brent needs to be the target. He's the strongest person physically in the house right now. He's the biggest douchebag. He's only coming after women for the sake of them being women. Also, like, what is this BS about let's target women? Like, no, let's target men. Let's target the dicks. I want all men going home the first 5 weeks. I think it needs to happen. It's never happened before. Let's let it happen. I want all of them gone. Christian, Brent, Derek F. He can go too. Like, I just want Kylan and Derek X in the house, maybe Xavier, and everyone else can go. I said it. I'm hoping for that too, Jess. I don't think it's going to be a physical comp next week because last week was kind of like the crapshoot, somewhat physical comp. So this next week, I think is going to be like the trivia, like them in their little boxes, and Julie Chen is asking the questions and whatnot. So I think that's going to happen. So that's what I'm putting my money on, is that we're going to have like that. Like what was 2 years ago is like the fireworks questions. Like they'll do like videos, and then last year I think it was like people like made those fun videos and they had questions on that. I think that's what the challenge is going to be. And I agree that I don't think Brent would win that, but you just never know. So never know. Also, I feel like making alliance with your targets is not smart. I feel like the ace is going to not trust them. But here's the thing, Alaska. I have a feeling the ace is, you mean by Brent and Whitney, Hannah isn't going to change her trust in them, and Derek X isn't going to. So the only people that they need to worry about are Whitney and Brent, and that's 2 people. I don't think that if they go after Brent, though, like, everyone's going to be okay with it, because I'm pretty sure the majority of the girls in the game all want him out, and a majority of the players all know he's a threat. So, like, the only person they'd have after them is really Brent and maybe Whitney, maybe Derek F, but the majority of everyone else wants him gone. I think a lot of the house wants Brent gone right now, so I don't think they'd have too much slack for going after him. I don't think that's going to screw up their game by targeting both of them. I personally don't. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on that, but I do feel like their safest bet is to target Brent and Whitney, because Brent and Whitney are coming after them. Duh. Target who's coming after you. Sarah Beth will be HOH next, calling it now. I am so here for it, because if Sarah Beth is HOH next, that means Alex will be doing a lot of impersonations next week, and I am all here for it, mama. Yes. Tiffany is doing too much right now, and they keep involving Derek X in these fake alliances, and he doesn't want to be involved in. I don't think that Derek X, though, is going to be disloyal to them, because he's loyal to Kylan, and Kylan's loyal to them. So we will see. We'll see. Hopefully Tiffany's not overplaying. If Tiffany or Claire can win this HOH, I think they're going to be fine, and maybe they have time to make up for these mistakes that they made at the end of this week. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I'm also like the one who doesn't want to acknowledge that because I don't want to put that bad energy out there that my two girls get targeted, because if Tiffany and Claire get targeted, I'm riding. I'm going to riot. I'm going out. It's going to be bad. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to do it. Tiff Air for the win. Tiff Air for the win. I agree. Tiff Air definitely for the win. I definitely want, yes, I want one of those two winning. Absolutely. Once again, guys, if you are not currently subscribing to the Couch Potato Queens podcast, please hit the like. Well, obviously all of you, first of all, hit the like on the video, because to show your love, because the more love we get, the more videos we can make and show to you. And then also please subscribe to our channel. If we get 1,000 subscriptions, 1,000 by the end of July, so in 10 days, if we get to 1,000 subs, I am going in drag. We are having a party. We're going to invite viewers. It will be fun. We will have a blast. We'll probably invite Chantel. I'll most likely extend an invite to Jolene as well. We will have a fun party, y'all, and it will be great. So, but that's if we can get to 1,000 subs by August 1st. If we can't get to 1,000 subs by August 1st, no drag, no party, and we'll make it for the next month. I'll keep it going. But let's make it work, y'all. Let's make it work. No. I love that. Thank you, Josh. You're all fun. Whitney, talk to Tiff and Claire challenge, please. Yes, let's have circle prayers that Whitney talks to Tiff and Claire. Let's do it, because I don't want Whitney I don't want Whitney going home yet. I want Brent going home. But honestly, if Whitney goes home, it's not so bad. She doesn't believe Sandy Hook happened, and like, what's with that? Like, yeah, as Claire said, yeah, right. Okay, doesn't believe Sandy Hook happened. Like, come on. Okay, let's see. Whitney, let's see. Can we all notice the fact that Brent said people judge as like the stereotype douche, then proceeded to go around shamelessly flirting with Alyssa, Hannah, calling women females? Yeah, everything that man said is so misogynist and just so sexist. Like, that, I want all the women just like absorbing him. I want him to like be blown up by all the women. I just want all the girls to come together next week and just take him down to Chinatown. Always. Like, he needs to go so bad. I hate him. I'm worried Derek X is being set up to be the fall guy if all this backfires on Tiffany, Kylan, and Claire. I don't think Derek X is being targeted right now. I could be wrong. I think he's in a decently good spot right now. And he's like the new James Ryan. He's the new veto champ. You can't like target him yet. He has an all-star spot. Everyone's going to love Derek X. There are so many potential all-stars in this cast, guys. There's so many. Like, we have Derek X. We have Tiffany. We have Claire a little bit. Sarah Beth is kind of an all-star. Kylan. Like, there's a lot of people that are really playing good games. I really hope they never bring Frenchie back again. I'm praying. I think CBS is going to see him as a liability, though. I don't see Frenchie ever coming back in this game. I don't. I mean, I don't think he was like as bad as Aaron Grease, but like he was bad. He was really bad. So I think this will be his first and last appearance on a CBS reality TV show. There you go. Maybe he'll be on Cops. DF has told the majority of the House he will be throwing a sympathy vote for Frenchie. I mean, does that really surprise anyone here? We all know that DF is going to be doing that. That's not a shock. No one's surprised by that. Like, come on. We all know that he'll be giving the sympathy vote. I just hope that there aren't votes to fully keep Frenchie and he stays. That would suck really bad. Derek F. and Whitney are definitely double eviction material. They deserve a double eviction. They deserve that eviction where you don't even get an interview because it's going so quick. I would love that for Derek F. I'm seeing that more for Derek F., honestly, because he doesn't even know what he's playing anyways. Get him out of here. As Ika Wong said in Big Brother Canada 5 when she voted out Netta, Netta, get gone. Whatever the hell she said. That's what I want to say to Derek. Get the hell out of here. Goodbye. Let's see. I'm worried Xavier may become more loyal to Alyssa and Christian than to the cookout. I think that is true. I think he's super loyal to them. But honestly, I don't think the cookout's that loyal to each other anyways. I think like the only ones that are truly loyal to it are like Azah right now and Hannah. Like Tiffany's more loyal to, honestly, I don't think anyone's loyal to it. Tiffany's more loyal to Claire and Kylan at the moment. You have Derek F, who's with his team. Azah, I don't know who she's truly loyal to because Azah really hasn't been playing the game that much. Xavier is kind of with Christian and Alyssa. They're all off doing their own thing. So I don't know how much. We haven't seen the cookout really like talk about the cookout. I mean, maybe it's just an alliance that they're going to have like when someone from the cookout's on the block, they're going to make sure that person doesn't go. So maybe it's like a top secret kind of thing, which is smart. And I think that's it, where they spread out throughout the house. And I think that could really benefit their alliance. I do. I think so. So there. I would love this. If you have any intuitive abilities, get this working and let's get this as our final three. I would love. But then we'd have Derek X and Tiffany as final two. I do love my Claire, but I don't want her to win. I want Claire to get like 5th or 4th or 3rd. I want Tiffany to win this season. Kylan really wanted to work with the other teams. I don't think it's that smart. Yeah, I think that a lot of people are kind of like overplaying right now. I think they're going chaos when like, why are they going chaos when this week is already set up and they know what they're doing? I guess planning on next week. So Royal Family plus Derek. I agree with this, Doug, and I like it because I like this group. They're all the people I like apart from, I wish Azah was part of it, but I don't think they're targeting Azah. They were talking about it like right before I got on this live, saying that Azah is someone safe and they think that she's someone they could eventually pull in as well. So I'd be totally cool with that. What do you think the eviction order will be after Brent? People should be paying more attention to Alyssa. I think Alyssa's going to get targeted. I think Christian's going to get targeted. I think that showmance is going to be next. They're going to break up Brent and Whitney. If they don't evict Brent next week, they'll evict him the following week. And I think like Christian, Alyssa. I think it's going to be like 3 of the 4 of Christian, Alyssa, Brent, and Whitney, I think are not going to make jury. And I think 1 will. One of those 4 will survive. That's my guess. We will see. I think Brittany could go as well pre-jury. I think Brittany could be sacrificed, but you just never know. So I agree. They did say that, Jess. So like, I don't think it's really an alliance. I think it's if they agree that they do not want people of color this season to have the same fate that they've had every single season of Big Brother, except for season 3. Every season, this is what happens. And I think they just had an agreement that if a person of color is up on the block against someone that's not in the cookout, they will all vote to save that person. They're going to protect that person. And I think that is an understanding. And I think that's a great idea. And I think that's something everyone wants to see happen. It's about damn time. It really is. So they are all thinking 3. They shouldn't be, though. You need to think a week to week because you never know who's going to win. It's luck based who wins those challenges. And that's the thing about I never understand with Big Brother is that they are like planning like 4 weeks ahead. Like we're going to take up this person and then this person and this person. That rarely happens. You're always going to lose people on your team. You're never going to like it. I guess like the last couple of seasons have been like big alliances controlling it. But for the majority, it's week to week, this game. It's about surviving the block week to week. It's not about thinking 4 weeks in advance. It's about thinking week to week, how you survive, how you push forward, how you make it work. So I think that's my 2 cents in that. Derek F is going to have a crush on a woman before he gets evicted from this house. Love that. Yeah, JL, I agree. And it helps them with their strategizing. But like realistically, so much can happen in this game in a matter of 6 hours that any of those plans will go right out the window. These people have to know that. So yes, if it's getting them strategy or making them alliances and giving them safety for the next week, cool. go for it. Good strategy. But like when they're talking like 5 weeks down the line, they have to know like it's not going to go that way. The chances of it going that way are very slim, unless they're in All-Stars season 22 where everything did go in that negative, awful way. Yeah, then sure. Yeah. Derek has a crush on whoever is HOH. Yes, Jess. I see that, but just don't understand how Brent is so oblivious to how he exposed he is. It's literally insane. I'm okay with it, though. Brent can go, and I don't want him to know. I want him to find out when it's too late, when he's getting, like, backdoored. So, question I'm going to ask you guys right now. So, let's say, like, you win HOH and you want to target Brent. Do you put him up right away and make him compete for veto, or do you backdoor him? How would you guys say it? Because he can compete for the safety. What would you guys think would be a better route? Put up 2 pawns and then backdoor Brent, or just put up Brent and Whitney right away? For me, I'd personally backdoor him. I think it's the best way to go and take my chances that he's not going to get picked for that veto. And if he does, then pick a new target. Put up a Christian and Alyssa. That's what I would do personally. But I want to see what you guys think as well. If you guys were thinking the same thing as me, is to backdoor him, because he could very much win a veto. It could very much happen. So I want to see what my audience thinks. I know it's a little delayed, so I might get some comments coming in. Let me know what you think, everybody. I'm waiting for you. I just put up Brent from the get-go. I don't know, Doug. I disagree. I would try to backdoor, because Brent he could win that competition, and then you're like stuck with voting out Whitney. So I don't know. I don't know. Queen Alaska, you're thinking me. You're on my side. I think we're split. We have Jess agreeing with Doug, thinking put him right up. Less blood on your hands at the beginning of the season. I agree, but now we're in week 3, so it's up there. I don't know. I personally, if I was doing, I'd backdoor him. I would. Maybe that's my problem. Oh, you guys are horrendous, and I love it. Yes, and did you guys see that meme that someone made where like Derek F was like passed out in like a bunch of these tourist attractions? I was thanks living, honey. It was great. I loved it. It was great. It was marvelous. It was fantastic. But yeah, that's it. So that's basically it. We have Brittany starting to spiral. Poor Brittany, guys. She's just kind of losing it in the house, and I kind of feel bad. She's just not TikToking anymore, not doing the dancing, not dancing through the season. Brittany needs a pep talk. Brittany needs like to phone a friend, okay? Or like ask the audience. Brittany needs to like call someone, get some advice, get some love. So everyone send your love to Brittany, because I think she needs it right now, because she's kind of hoo-hoo a little bit. She has a case of Frenchitis. Frenchitis, love it. Sounds like a drink. That's good. All right, is there anything else you guys want to talk about in regards to Big Brother tonight? I mean, I think we've covered most things. And yes, I agree they need to stop cutting the feeds, because it's pissing me off. Really is pissing me off. I'm done. I'm over the feed cutting. Why are they doing this? Do they want us to hate them? I think they do. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with this comment. I think Brittany could go pre-jury. I think she's kind of set herself up for it. I don't think anyone's going to really trust Brittany. That's the thing. Like, Brittany's going to be just like a floater, or someone that they try and get as a number. And like, it's, poor Brittany. Leave Brittany alone. She's been practicing her rap today. Oh, I love her. She's precious. She's precious. She shouldn't be on this show, but I just love her, and I feel like I want to give her a hug. She needs a hug. I don't know about you, but I paid for those feeds, and I'm still getting cut on them, okay? That's not cute. But, all right, guys, so that is bringing us to the end of our show. So let me go over our schedule really quick of what we're doing. Firstly, subscribe to the Couch Potato Queens. If you are not already subscribing to the channel, we are fabulous. We have stuff every day. It's good. We're on 6 out of 7 days a week. Maybe 7 some weeks, just depending. So let me take you through our week. On Mondays, we have me going live at 8 p.m. for live feeds. We have Alex going on at 10:15 on Mondays to talk about The Bachelorette with Ken. So if you watch The Bachelorette, you should be showing up for The Bachelorette podcast at 10:15 with Alex and Ken. It's a fun one. They kill it. They do it physically together. It's awesome. I love it. Tuesday, we're off for the day. Wednesdays, I go on usually around 10 p.m. for episode and live feeds. Thursdays, we go on, me and Alex, at 9 p.m. on the dot after the episode to talk about the live eviction show and give our predictions for the week. It's always fun. We have this pizza box thing we do where we bet a pizza box, but it's not happening. But like tomorrow we'll be on at 9, guys. So like come watch us tomorrow. If you want to watch more Couch Potato Queens, come watch me and Alex tomorrow. Alex will be doing her impression of Sarah Beth, and her impression of Sarah Beth is incredible. That's Thursday. Friday night, we go on at 10:15 to talk Drag Race. So if you like Drag Race, if you watch Drag Race All-Stars, which is on right now on Paramount+, if you're watching it and want to chat with us live about Drag Race All-Stars, me, Alex, and Sam go on to talk Drag Race All-Stars at 10:15 p.m. It's so much fun. We would love to have you guys there. It is our Fry Slay event. Then me and Alex also go live with Jolene Lunzer at 11:30 on Friday nights as well on Jolene's channel. So we will be with Jolene on Friday night at 11:30. Oh, and Doug Drag Race is going to be on. Oh, yeah, it's for the episode. Very fun. Love that. Then on Saturday, I do a live feed update around noon every single Saturday, talking about events in the house, live feeds, what's gone on about the previous night. It's a fun Josh and everybody session on Saturday. And then Sunday, we go live with Chantel at Reality Realness at 4 p.m. to talk more live feeds. So we have a lot of stuff we're doing throughout the week. So make sure to subscribe, like the video. For us, our Twitter, our twatter is Couch Potato Queens, Couch Potato QWNZ. It's right at the top. We have an Instagram account. It is Couch Potato Queens, QUEENS. That's for Instagram. And it's the same for our YouTube, Couch Potato Queens, QUEENS. Please subscribe, like, join our social media. We are tweeting through the episodes. I think Alex went super viral for her Bachelor. She made a Bachelor post on Twitter, and we had like 600 likes on it. I'm like, yes, mama, work, okay? Because I'm not as creative as she is with the tweets. I'm not. But like she's killing it. So it's good. But yeah, that's that. You can even join our Facebook group. We have one, but like whatever. I don't think Facebook is as important. You know, tweet, Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube page, and that's it, guys. I love you all. You guys are so much fun. I have a blast chatting with you guys like almost every day. It just warms my heart talking to all of you. So I will then plan on seeing everybody tomorrow at 9 p.m. after the episode. This is all Eastern time, and don't let anyone steal your sparkle. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye, guys.